Hello everybody, my name is Instant and today I'm going to be watching a VHS tape that's about 48 minutes long. None of this will be edited at all because I am drastically running low on stuff to post, and I'll probably only really change the ratio. Well, let's get started. I've already watched a little bit of it. So this is apparently a tape where Springtrap deep fries a baby. My goal is to watch this entire thing. I'm gonna turn myself down so I cannot be the main focus. I see Freddy. Dude, I can't see. Oh! Seems like a lawnmower. Yeah, I'm finally decided to record in the day. So. I don't know what has to be said, but it said something. I better not just get randomly jump scared. May 12th, 1985. I need a espresso. This is the FNAF 1 movie area. Yeah. Sorry, I just got a text. Hey, Foxy. What are you looking at? Oh. Why is Chica looking at me? Chica is staring. Why is there a baby? Oh. Why is this baby crying so much? I mean, it is a baby in like a haunted baby. Really adopted. I know your lore is dark, but what? Steve! Stop! This is evil! By the way, these are my pajama straps. I'm wearing pajama pants right now. And the straps are like, and the little. So if you see that, I'm pulling on him. He dissected the baby! Ah, no. Still crying. can, Nuggies. Nuggies! Still deep frying! Oh! This is literally the FNAF movie location. Why though? 5 of 6. Going back to this deep fried. He is deep frying babies. Kill him. Kill him. Dude. My reaction time is so late. I don't like this. That's his car. I remember in the movie, that's his car. I'm tweaking. This is... Most of the models here in the movie. As a matter of fact, go watch the first movie. It's not free, but it's still a pretty good movie. First actor's pretty. This is... Video right. Have a squishy doll. Hold it up here. I wish I could lean my chair back more. It's just like towards the back. I mean, I can, but like I have to actually put force. It's not very comfortable. What kind of phone does that?
Yes.
Hello. Miss Jennifer Hunter is requesting access to your office. She said she was scheduled for a meeting with you now at 8:30 p.m. Schedule number 623. Should I let her in?
Yes.
This is such a
Let her in.
realistic model. The animation is so good as well. I wonder. Where's my
Good evening,
Vito?
Mr. Oswald.
Hello, Mrs. Jennifer. Please take a
Don't
seat.
focus on me.
This one, sir?
Exactly, this one. Go on, it won't eat you. Mrs. Hunter, I'm guessing you won't be surprised if I told you I'm not very happy about the recent set of events regarding your infamous pupil, right?
Yes, sir.
You know that the thing that happened in Brighton yesterday cost us a lot. Money, reputation, and most importantly, safety. Am I right, Mrs. Hunter?
Are they talking about
Yes, sir.
Michael Afton? No, not William Afton deep frying a baby?
Turns out this case is more complex than we previously thought. Our institution has failed to provide us with sufficient feedback, lead proper research, and provide necessary evidence regarding Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Parlor and its owner. No way the community knows more details about him than we do. I'm still wondering where that backlash even came from. Can I see the documents I asked you to bring for today's meeting?
Yes, I brought everything you asked for.
Excellent. As this document, which is basically a report of a community survey about influential people in our town, says, this fellow was quite famous in our town's community. Let me read some of the interesting parts aloud. Widely known as local creep, never had any friends besides a few exceptions, but those were either as creepy as him or purely mentally unstable. Examples: case of Henry Richard Emily, his suicide attempt.
There's a
Case
certain
of
number
Roman
here
Harris
that's
and his
making
mental
me
breakdown
angry right
involving
now.
public exposure and alleged
There's a
assault
certain
against
number
children
on
in
this
kindergarten.
page.
Looks pretty nasty. Nice friends he had. Also, the owner himself showed too much interest towards children and seemed eerily friendly towards them. Well, he was a children's restaurant owner after all. What else? Oh, that's pretty nasty. Brighton's Great Child Abduction of 1983 and 1984. 6 children went missing, suspected to be responsible for the abduction since all disappearances occurred at his restaurant, but no evidence was found proving his involvement.
Oh yeah, just so you know, I'm not trying to stare into your soul. Every time,
blood trace nor their DNA was.
I'm gonna pause it once. This is my first pause. Every time you see me peering over here in this direction, that is me looking at OBS. When I'm looking at, like, right here, I'm looking at the actual, video. And the camera's right above it. So no, I'm not trying to stare into your soul. I'm simply trying to see what I look like reacting to this. Okay, let's continue.
Oh, that's interesting. The bite of 83, an incident which resulted in William's son Ethan's death. A couple of bullies grabbed him and inserted him in Fredbear's jaw. Supposedly, such an event had a massive impact on William's sanity. Oh, and our recent infamous case, poisonings. Lab analyses confirmed the presence of various parasitic organisms in restaurant products. Also, a few of the products were stale upon arrival. Lab analyses confirmed that the parasitic organisms were genetically modified to be able to develop faster, survive in rough conditions, and efficiently reproduce. Such modified species do not appear in nature, which confirms that someone added those artificially enhanced worms to the meal beforehand. However, at the restaurant and his employees' place of residence, no evidence or any traces that would indicate their fault were found. No evidence signifying that William Afton and his employees were in possession of biotechnological measurements were found. Food Control has requested the court to sentence William to 5 years in prison for neglecting food quality control procedures and inability to comply with basic hygiene regulations. The court decided to sentence him to 1 year in prison.
Hold up.
Yeah, and that's when things went down to shit.
My chair's a little wonky. What's happening? There's a fire? I'm so goddamn confused. What is happening? I'm gonna flip these up because I don't like. don't even know what's happening right now. What is flipping off about that? I didn't even really know what that was.
Okay,
That
but
was
that
just
doesn't
pure
seem to add
chaos.
up to me. I've read the entirety of the report, and despite various nasty things written about him, the report mainly summarizes that he's innocent. Well, I mean, most of the time, but why would people hate him so much for leading a supposedly not very successful and dangerous restaurant? I say that this man was just really unlucky when it comes to leading a big and ambitious restaurant brand. I mean, he didn't know that he would hire some creeps earlier who would ruin his reputation by adding God knows what to the food. He also didn't know for a while that children were going missing in his restaurant, and even after learning that, he tried his best to help the missing children's parents, but they just kept rejecting his help offer. And even better, they were suing him, thinking he was responsible for all of this. But those cases, fortunately for him, ended as rejected because no evidence against him was found.
That's the most concerning part. I suspect that some nut job among the enraged community decided to play God, started doing dirty things to put William and his company in a bad light, and wind up even more hate towards him. Now, I know that the report directly confirmed he's innocent, no allegations were proven besides the food quality one, but here's a funny thing. Most restaurant owners don't care about what they produce nowadays. They could just serve a turd on a plate and only get fined for that. And people seem to have no problem with it. But if it was William? Oh, God. Hard to imagine what could have happened.
What do you mean by that?
Just wondering why people would go after him. Maybe it is because of that, remember that burger restaurant with similar looking animatronics? With the rabbit one as a main. I can't recall how it was named.
Fredbear's Family
Never
Diner.
mind. Something Burger at Bond's thing, or something like that. Well, a few years prior, people after incidents with that restaurant went
Wait, that's a
nuts.
reference to the Walton Files. Bond's Burgers. Yeah.
And I suspect is when they saw that something was wrong in a similarly working restaurant with mascots and other child-friendly staff, they immediately started to blame the owner for that. Wanted to deliver justice themselves.
But that case was a completely different thing. I highly doubt that would enrage people years later.
There's also a presumably second reason. If you have no idea what something is about, then it's probably about the money. William was quite a wealthy man, but keep in mind that all of his fortune was obtained legally. For some reason, though, according to this survey, people widely referred to him as a wise guy and thief, and as you know, nobody likes thieves. Envy drives people insane, sharpens most primitive senses, effective enough to ruin someone's reputation.
This face animation is absolutely
so what do we do now?
crazy.
Who's to blame for all of this?
Among the community? I guess we'll never know, but mainly, fault is on our side. We failed to
those
solve
the
this
babies
case,
that were deep fried?
and innocents started to suffer.
I don't even know.
But at least we can do something to save William from widespread backlash now.
Don't
What do you
save
mean?
him.
We'll change William's identity and relocate him to a different federal correctional institute. He'll serve there a year and then we'll release him as a completely different person. We'll supervise him afterwards for a few weeks, see how he behaves, provide him with a bit of financial support, a new flat, help him grab a fresh start in life, and cut him off from his previous community completely. At this point, everything's gone too far.
But what if he reopens his restaurant and the same events happen all over again?
Not possible. First, he won't have enough money to start such a business, and even if he does, I doubt he wants to play with family restaurant businesses ever again. Second, even if he wanted to start another family-targeted location, I doubt that stuff would repeat itself.
Look, are you sure this is a good idea?
Trust me, it's a foolproof plan. That man may be new in the restaurant industry.
Okay, look. So, the life on OBS right now, for some reason, if my video is over 25 minutes, it won't work, and I won't be able to post it on YouTube. So I'm going to end the video here. We will continue tomorrow in a different video. Have a great day, and remember, And also, subscribe if you want more of this, and samurai slice that like button. I just stole that from Corey.